A big lead in connection with the Newsclick case, viewers. We have now accessed seizure note at the residence of the left leaders. Now, note mentions one smartphone has been seized during this interrogation, 2 external hard drives and 1 laptop also seized for the purpose of interrogation. And sources also tell Republic TV that following the ED investigation, funds were allegedly received by Newsclick have now been traced to a person in China. Remember earlier also there was a mail when the money laundering case was registered. There was, of course, the money laundering case that was being probed, and there was a mail that had links with Neville Roy Singham. Neville Roy Singham is known to be a Chinese propagandist, of course, from USA. And now we have another source that has been traced who is in China as far as funding of Newsclick is concerned. You can see editor of Newsclick, Purya also being quizzed. He was taken to the Newsclick office for interrogation. The writer for Newsclick, Urmilesh, has also been interrogated, has been quizzed by the investigators. Graphic designer Sumit, who used to reside in Sitaram Yechuri's
उनसे माटी इकट्ठी करके अमृत वाटिकाएं बनाई जा रही हैं और ये अमृत कलश यात्रा में जो माटी इकट्ठी होगी उसको पहले ब्लॉक लेवल पर, फिर राज्य की राजधानी से होते देश की राजधानी में लाया जाएगा। वहाँ पर भी इंडिया गेट पर अमृत वाटिका बनेगी और एक आज़ादी का अमृत महोत्सव का स्मारक बनेगा। जैसे शहीद स्मारक बना है, जैसे इंडिया गेट बना है, वैसे उसके साथ आज़ादी का अमृत महोत्सव स्मारक बनेगा।
Right, after earlier, of course, we had Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur had spoken about this case as well, saying that the probe is underway and there should be, of course, the truth must come out. Right now, of course, he was speaking on another issue, but there have been a series of reactions that have come in, including that of Sitaram Yechuri, a senior CPIM leader, because his residence has also was also under scanner. It's also in the radar as a person residing in his house is the graphic designer working with the Newsclick, and he has also been quizzed. His mobile phone has also been seized, what we know so far as per reports. Let's take a listen in.
This is the state of the freedom of press in our country today. Every year you are falling in the world global press freedom index, and they are investigating something concerning a news portal, Newsclick. Now what they are investigating, what is it, we are not aware. They raided, and I think at least 17 journalists and media persons connected with the Newsclicks have been raided today. So what are they raided for? What is the charge against them, etc.? Nobody knows. They have not even told those people whom they are gone there to question or to take their equipment.
Nara, this looks like UAPA cases have been filed by Delhi police after the carrying out the...
Yeah, I believe so. That's what we'll have to get the details. I believe in 1 or 2 instances they have filed the UAPA. They invoked the UAPA. Now, what is this terrorist link that they are trying to establish? What is this? That we like to know.
Your house is raided.
Have you got any prior information?
I mentioned that earlier.
Have you got any prior information for this raid?
No.
Comrade, do you
No.
political agenda behind this all?
Well, let us see what they say. Till now we don't know what they are saying. I mean, why are they doing this? I mean, this is an issue of wanting to harass journalists and to create an atmosphere of fear and intimidation. Well, I mean, that is what they are up to. But what is it? What is it that they are investigating? Why have they gone and questioned all these people? Why have they picked up some and taken for questioning? What is it? I mean, that is something that should be told. And by invoking the UAPA, you say there is no need to tell you the charge. And therefore in UAPA there is no question of any bail. So what are they up to? That is what we would like to know. Let us see.
देखिए, मुझे जस्टिफाई करने की जरूरत नहीं है। अगर किसी ने गलत किया है तो उसके ऊपर जांच एजेंसियां काम करती हैं, और ये कहीं नहीं लिखा कि आपके पास अगर गलत तरीके से पैसा आया होगा, आपत्तिजनक कोई कार्य होगा, तो उसके ऊपर कोई जांच एजेंसी कार्रवाई नहीं कर सकती। जांच एजेंसियां स्वतंत्रता हैं, वो अपनी कार्रवाई नियमों को देखकर करती हैं।
There you heard the Information Broadcasting Minister and also, of course, Sitaram Yechuri, who's also, whose links are under scanner. My colleague Piyush Hori joins us live on the broadcast for more. Piyush, of course, this more and more information has been coming in. A person in China has also been traced who is involved as far as the funding of a Newsclick is concerned. And earlier, of course, we had Neville Roy Singham as well. That was, of course, another revelation that was made. He was behind Newsclick's alleged China funding, which we had discovered, a few weeks back. What is the latest you're picking up? Because there are more than 50 locations have already been raided.
So you rightly mentioned, Rakshita, that yes, today there was a massive raid that was conducted by Delhi police in which the main objective was to find cases related to UAPA, which was registered against Newsclick. And now these are the grave charges. So yes, in order to get vital leads and evidences against Newsclick, its founder and all the editors, writers and reported journalists who are associated with this organization, there was a massive raid that was conducted by the Delhi police. Right now, I'm reporting from the residence of Purbir Purkyas, the owner of Newsclick. He resides at the second floor of this residence. Today, he was taken from here, from his residence, following the interrogation that was done by the Delhi police. From here, he was taken to his office, Newsclick office, which is just few meters away from here at Saket. By the way, his residence also over here is at Saket. So he was taken over there at Saket. Here he was grilled continuously. His accounts were verified. For this, there were also the assistance and help that was sought from the income tax officials. Following this, he has now been taken to special cell office at Lodi Road. Not only Purbir Purkyas, but there are several other journalists, so-called journalists, editors, and all the staff members that are associated with Newsclick, whose house have been checked by the Delhi police, and they have now been, they are subsequently being questioned. Now, let me tell you that there are some very grave charges of UAPA that have been leveled against Newsclick. Let me just read you about the charges of UAPA that has been listed against the Newsclick. So, these sections of UAPA are the Section 16 Act of the UAPA, which is under terrorist activities, which is being involved in the terrorist activities. Section 17 of the UAPA, which is raising funds for the terrorist acts. Section 18 of the UAPA, which is conspiracy for terrorist activities. And Section 22C of UAPA, that is offences by the companies. Now, in what can prove to be even more detrimental to the image of Newsclick, a list of 25 questions, as what we have been told, is being prepared by the officials, from which these people who have been detained following this probe, they are going to be questioned, and they are going to be questioned of their role in all the anti-national activities they have been involved in. There are also claims which have been mentioned that some of these people were also involved in funding of protests, anti-CAA protests in Shaheen Bagh. So yes, all this is source-based information. We are waiting that now following the probe being over, there will be an official statement by the Delhi police of what actually they have found following the massive raids and detention by them and the questioning which is being done subsequently. Back to the studio.